Good morning there. Well, morning for me anyway. Mid-morning. Out here again at that logged land, forested land, whatever you want to call it. Was out here last weekend. Checked out my original site back there. And then I checked out a secondary site. I saw some deer. Now I'm heading back in to see what else I can see. Thinking, behind me here on the west side is that logged stuff. I don't know if you can see that back there. See that opening? They were logging back in there, taking the pines out. And thinking about trying to the east here on that side, behind you guys. They got a little bit of logging they did out there. We'll see. See, this is all part of hunting. To me, hunting isn't just killing an animal. This is part of hunting, the scouting, trying to figure out what the animal's gonna do when it's time to hunt them. Trying to pattern them so you know where to be and when to be in that spot. Doesn't always work out, but closing my new little haversack up here. Got one from Badger Claw Leather Works. The other one I had was okay, but it really not an outdoors bag. It was more of a in-town type bag, where you carry your little tablet or something and a notebook maybe. This one's more of an outdoor bag. It's just waxed canvas and leather. Just similar to like a dump pouch, just bigger. But it's not all that big. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see here. Hey. Nothing real big. Nice leather work on there though. Nice strap. Let me give that a try. Got my new Grail knife. Not my Holy Grail, but it's pretty close. It's my, I'll show it to you guys when I get out there. Anyway, we'll show you where I'm walking instead of watching me. I don't know if you can see that. Well, if I can hold this steady, well, now I gotta find it again. The moon is out. But anyway, I lost track of where I was The knife, yeah, the Grail knife. Well, see, now last week when I was out here up on that hill, this is the opening the deer were coming into. And they were coming from that way. The wind's coming right now. From the northeast, northeast. So the wind's blowing right in that direction anyway. I wanted to check this side out anyway, so let's have a look-see what we got back in here. See if I can frolic with the mosquitoes again today. Oh yeah, this is one of them paths that the equipment made. Right up here by this downed log is the opening that looks out to the right. And right up in there is where I was sitting. Right there. Last weekend. So I'm going to have a look-see here at what they were eating on. They were feeding in here. Perhaps some acorns. I'm not sure. Maybe just the grass. Alright, catch back up with you and turn the camera back on. Hello again. I did mention earlier in the video that talk a little bit about my new little haversack I got, and I'd show you my Grail knife. Well, here's the pack. Got it the other day from Badger Claw Leatherworks. Nice adjustable strap there. Nice heavy duty, well riveted leather. Waxed canvas strap. And there's the bag. Got a couple loops on each side here. I like the closure system, and that just opens up to a, like I said, a big dump pouch. Got a marker, roll of bank line, Baco Laplander, snack bar, and my water in there. That's it. And it's got a little pocket right in here. Got my little flint and steel kit in there. I like it so far. I used to think I needed a bigger one. you know, I used to think I needed bigger bags because I had to carry more stuff. Well, that's what my pack is for. See, that's what my pack is for. I carry all my main stuff. Stuff I use regularly, like my water bottle and my little saw, maybe a roll of bank line. That's in a haversack, because then I don't have to drop the main pack to get at it. So the bigger they get, the more you put in, at least me. And then the heavier they get and they start pulling on your neck. I don't like that. And my Grail knife, it's the Adventure Sworn Mountaineer 01 tool steel. Scandi grind on this one. And then that's dark walnut scales. Stainless Corby bolts, I think they're called. And it's got the Adventure Sworn logo right there on the spine. Now if this had the antique ivory colored scales, then it'd be my holy grail. Comes with a nice dangler, leather dangler sheath from Adventure Sworn. Doesn't have a ferro rod loop on there, which I kind of wish it did. But from Badger Claw Leatherworks, he makes ferro rod holders on a leather lanyard that hangs. Instead of a neck knife, it's a neck ferro rod or holder. You gotta buy the ferro rod separate, but I ordered the 3/8 diameter, and I got a pack of 10. Chipmunk running around over there. Wants to see who I'm talking to. But I got a pack of 10 4-inch long, 3/8, pretty close to 3/8 inch diameter ferro rods coming. Then I'll stick them on fatwood chunks for handles, and then I can have one to carry with me. So that's it. I showed you the knife, showed you my new pack, my little haversack anyway. And I'm using the old military Bergen there. I like it. Once you get stuff in there, the biggest problem with the one pouch backpack is you got to get stuff situated in such a way where it rides decent on your back. I get it pretty close, but then every once in a while, when I repack it, I gotta, you know, like work it around on my back to get it moved in just the right spot. If you have one, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because there's no internal frame or anything in there, just a pouch, big pouch. So I'm sitting down at a spot to the over there up on the hill is where the last video was shot. And then there's an opening behind me back here, not this one right here, but there's one on the other side of that little trees there, and it's back in that way a little farther, right back in there, and that's where I saw them deer coming out when I was up on the hill up there. But there's the road. In the last video I mentioned the road where I come out, and all the deer tracks that are on that road, they're walking both ways. Looks like in the morning they're heading out that way, and in the evening there's not as many coming back, so they might be taking a different way, but there's a few coming back. And there's one set of big tracks that are coming right through here. Let's see if I can show you here. right on the other side of this tree there, a downed tree that's still alive. There's a set of tracks coming in between the camera here and that stump there, or that tree there. So I'm in a spot here. Let me get out there and look. I'll show you. See them tracks come in right through here, and I don't know if they head out through there, or if they come through this brush and head out in there someplace. But either way, that doesn't matter. The spot I got right here, I just cleared out. This was that brush they left when they cut trees. I cut off some pieces there because they were sticking up kind of high. And if I stick my ground blind right in there, I got that stuff as a backdrop. And I got, right now I'd be standing in the blind. And I got that stuff there to kind of break up the silhouette of the blind from the little path of the road. I got this stuff to break up the silhouette if the deer come in from over there and decide to come down and go out to the path. And I got a shot right here is about chair and window height to the blind. So I got a shot right through there, right above that stuff there. Right out there, the deer are walking. And of course I got a shot here. That's 20 yards. To just the other side of that pine tree there, on that path. And it's about, I don't know, 15 yards to that stump. And I was thinking, if I stick Jane Doe, I got a inflatable doe decoy, so I call her Jane. And if I stick that up right in there, facing off to the left that way, deer that come and see her, they want to always come generally from behind. So they'll all come in funneled right through there. And with the blind right here, perfect shot for my boy. But as I mentioned earlier, there's a little bee buzzing the camera. He wants to talk to you guys too. OCD kicking in, that crooked camera thing going on. Oh, yeah. But anyway, like I mentioned in my other video, I try to be as ethical as I can as a hunter, taking the life of another animal. I don't want to wound it. I don't want to take a chance wounding it. So I do all that I can to make sure I'm proficient with my bow. My muscles are all muscle memoried into and conditioned into my bow and holding it if I need to. And I got pretty good accuracy out to 30 yards. $50, 50-cent piece. And I shoot 40 yards. But not in the woods. I won't shoot at an animal at 40 yards. Some people do. My personal choice, I don't. And but 40 yards, about the size of a softball in accuracy. I'm not comfortable yet with that. don't know if you can see him or not. Probably not. There's little bee checking me out. Well, he's pretty curious. Anyway. My boy's got to get his bow out and go through it and see what's wrong with it, if there's anything wrong with it, and we got to shoot it. He's got to start shooting. And if he doesn't, he's not coming hunting with me. So, and I got my climber. There really aren't any spots here. There's a tree behind me back there, and a little bit of an opening. Be that one right there. Yeah, right there. But there's nothing else around it, so I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb sitting up there. Nothing to break up my silhouette. But it'd be nice to hunt close like that to my boy if he did come out, you know. Because then I get to see the deer and see him shoot. It'd be pretty neat. I could film it all too, but oh well. Maybe I'll hunt up on a hill up there in last week's video that I did. Because that's a nice spot too. And then we're not too far away. If he does shoot one. Because I can't see him. When I'm up there, I can't see him down on this path. He'd be able to see him. And then, two, if he moves around or scares one, maybe it'll run up to me and maybe I'll get a chance at it, I don't know. But, a whole lot of thinking. Like I said, that's hunting. Trying to figure this out. This is all part of the hunt for that one animal. Alright. Just gonna sit here and chill out for a little bit. See what I can see. See if any guests want to make a special appearance. Besides the little bee and the chipmunk. So, catch back up with you in a little bit. Well, I'm back now. Just made some coffee and a ramen noodle. It's 11:30. It's almost lunchtime. By the time the stuff cools off, I'll be good to go. Didn't see nothing out here yet. Just used my little MSR whisper light. Cook that stuff up. No bushcrafting today. Just scouting. If I'd have come across the birch, could have showed you some more bushcraft basics, or the bottom line basics. Crooked again. There. Could have done some more bottom line basics with fire lighting with birch bark. But there isn't a whole lot of birch out here. I think there's a couple smaller ones to the east out there behind you guys. But nothing out here. Maples, oaks, pines. Yeah, that's it by me right now. Alright, I guess that's a wrap. Packed up, heading out. Didn't see nothing here today. Wrong time of day, I think. But as always, all cleaned up. No wrappers from ramen. The coffee I had was instant. I didn't use the Colombian. I just used instant Folgers. And I got that in a little container. So I don't know. Looks promising, but you know how that goes. Looks can be deceiving. Oh. Let's see if we can see any animals on the way out.